Hello friends, I welcome you all to this channel KS Educational Hub. In this video, I will be discussing the simplification questions which were asked in RBI Assistance Prelims 2017 exam. So these are the memory-based questions which I will be discussing. So friends, once you come across the questions, try to solve the questions by yourself and continue watching the video. So without wasting much time, let's go ahead. Here is the first question. 45% of 400 plus square root of question mark is equal to 56% of 750 minus 40% of 350. So see here 45%. So 45% is nothing but 45 by 100. Anyway, there will be two zeros in the denominator that will get cancelled with these two zeros. So for that reason, so this percentage gets cancelled with these two zeros. So the left out is 45 into 4. 45 into 2 is 90. 90 into 2 is 180. This is like 180. The square root of x is equal to 56% of 750. So see here 56% means, so here is a 0. So here in the percentage it will be 100 here. This 0 gets cancelled with this 0 anyway. So 5 into 2 times, 5 into 1 time, 5 into 5 times. So 2 1 time, 2 28 times. Okay, 28 into 15 is the simplification of this. So I am going to consider this 15 as 10 plus 5. So 10 into 28 is equal to 280. So 5 into 28 is equal to 140. Just like 0, 2 and 4. So the simplification of this is equal to how much? 420. Minus, so 40% of 350. So anyway in the denominator it will be 100. So therefore this percentage gets cancelled with this 0 and this 0. 4 into 35 is how much? So 35 into 2 is 70. 70 into 2 is 140. Again, if I bring this plus 180 to the other side, that becomes minus 180 on the right hand side. Minus 180. So, square root of x is equal to 420 minus 140 minus 180. 180 plus 140 is equal to 280, 380 minus 20. Okay? 140 plus 180 is equal to 240, 340. 340 minus 20 is equal to, so 340 minus 10, that is 320, right? So this is like minus 320. 420 minus 320 is equal to 100. If I transfer this power, so square root is nothing but, so x to the power 1 by 2. If I transfer this 1 by 2 to the other side, that becomes 2 by 1. Just like x is equal to 100 square, so x is equal to 10,000 has to be the answer. That is option A here, right? So lengthy explanation because it requires, but then you have to do all this in the exam. Okay, let's check out the next one here. 4 divided by 5 1 by 2 into 176 plus 64 into question mark is equal to 256. Okay, so for that reason, what can be done here? 4 divided by, so 5 into 2 is 10 plus 1, 11. Or otherwise you can take in a different way as well. So 5 1 by 2 is equal to 5.5, right? 5.5. So for that reason, here is a fraction. So I am going to multiply this with 10. So 5.5 into 10 is equal to 55. In the same manner, I have to multiply the numerator as well. 4 into 10 is equal to 40 into 176 plus 64 into x is equal to 256. So see here, 11 into 5 times, we cannot do in that way. 5 into 11 times, we can take it in that way, right? 5 into 11 times, 5 into 8 times. 11 one time it is 11, 6 is carried forward, 66 is left out. So 11 into 6 times it is 66, okay? This is gone. So 8 into 16. So 8 into 10 is 80, 8 into 6 is 48, that is equal to 128. So if I take this 128 to the other side, that becomes minus 128, and in the denominator, so see here this is the only thing which is left out. This is gone, right? So in the denominator, so this is 64x. If I am going to transfer this 64 to the other side, that will be going to the denominator. Okay, so x is equal to 256 minus 128 is equal to 128 divided by 64, 1 time, 2 times. So x is equal to 2 has to be the answer. That is option B here. Clear? Let's check out the next one. 4096 into 16 cube divided by 16 is equal to 4 to the power question mark into 64. So see here 4096, I am going to take it in the same way into, so see here 16 cube divided by 16 to the power 1, right? It is 16 to the power 1. So therefore anything a to the power m into a to the power n, or otherwise it is not a to the power m or into a to the power n, it is a to the power m divided by a to the power n. In that case we are going to take that as a to the power m minus n. Okay, here 16 is a and this is m and this 1 is n here. Okay, so therefore 16 cube minus 16 to the power 3 minus 1 is equal to 16 square. So the left out portion is equal to 16 square. 16 square can be taken as 16 into 16 divided by, so if I take this 64 to the other side, that will be going to the denominator, is equal to 4 to the power x. Okay, 16 one time, 16 four times. So 4 one time, 4 four times. Okay, 4096 into 4. So see here we need to convert all these values to the power of 4. So for that reason, so what I'm going to do here is 16 into 16. We know it is 256, right? 16 into 16 is 256. So 256 into 16. So 16 into 6 times is 96. So 96 is here, 6 is here, 9 carried forward. 16 into 5 times. Okay, 16 into 5 is 80. 80 plus 9 is equal to 9. 80 plus 9 is equal to 89. So 8 is carried forward. 16 into 2 is 32. 32 plus 8 is equal to 40. So 4096. That means, so this is 4 square. This is also 4 square. And this value is also 4 square. That is 4 into 4 is 4 square. Into again 4 into 4. Again this 4 square. That's done. Into, this is not done. 4 into 4. Then how many 4s? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 4096 is equal to 4 to the power 6 is equal to 4096. But then one more 4 is left out here, right? So therefore it is not 4096 only, 4096 into 4. Okay, so therefore 4 to the power 6 into 4 to the power 1 is equal to 4 to the power x. So this is in the form of a to the power m into a to the power n. So that's equal to a to the power m plus n. So therefore a to the power m plus n is 4 to the power 6 plus 1 is equal to 4 to the power 7 has to be the answer. So here 4 is here, x is equal to 7. That is option C here. Clear? Here's the next question. 64% of question mark divided by 14 is equal to 176. Right? So see here. So it is in the numerator. This question mark is in the numerator. So therefore I am going to transfer this portion to the other side and this portion as well. So therefore x is equal to 176 take as it is. So this 14 is in the denominator. So this denominator 14 will be going to the numerator. Divided by 64 is in the numerator, that will be coming to the denominator. 64 percentage. 64 percentage can be taken as 64 divided by 100. So if I convert this into multiplication, this becomes 64 into 100. Okay. Alright. Now see here. Can we cancel it by 16th table, right? 16 into 4 times it is 64. 16 one time it is 16. 1 is carried forward. 16 one time it is 16. 11 times, right? So 4 one time, 4 25 times. Clear? So now 11 into 14. 11 into 14 is very simple. So 11 into 14 is, firstly take 4. Then 1 plus 4 is equal to 5. Then left out is 1. So that's like 154 into 25. So 25 into 4 is 100. 0 is here. 10 is carried forward. 25 into 5 is 125 plus 10 is equal to 135. 5 is here. 13 is carried forward. 25 into 1 is 25 plus 13 is equal to 38. The answer has to be 3850. That is option C here. Let's go to the next one here. So 256 divided by square root of 576 plus 11 square plus 12 is equal to question mark square. So that can be taken as 264 divided by square root of 576. We know it's equal to 24 plus 11 square. We know it is 121 plus 12 is equal to x square. So 24 one time it is 24. 24 one time it is 24. 2 is carried forward. 24 one time it is 24. Okay. So only addition is left out. 2 plus 1 is equal to 3, 3 plus 1 is equal to 4. So 1 plus 2 is equal to 3, 3 plus 1 is equal to 4. So 1 is left out, 1 is equal to, so x to x square. So if I transfer this power to the other side, that becomes 2 by 1 becomes 1 by 2. So that's like square root of 144 is equal to x. So x is equal to 12 has to be the answer. That is option C here. Clear? Let's check out the next one. So 23 into 8 minus 13 into 5 plus 67 is equal to question mark into 6. Right? So 8 into 2 is 16. So 8 into 20 is equal to 160. So 8 into 3 is equal to 24. Okay. So 160 plus 24 is equal to 184 minus 13 into 5 is equal to 65 plus 67. If I transfer this into 6 to the other side, that will be going to the denominator is equal to x. So x is equal to, so 65 gets cancelled here. So plus 2 is left out. 184 plus 2 is equal to, so 184 plus 2 is equal to 186 divided by 6. 6 1 times 6 3 times it is 18. 6 1 time it is 6. So therefore x is equal to 31 has to be the answer. So that is option B here. Clear? Let's check out the next one. 125 divided by 0.5 whole divided by 0.5 is equal to 80% of question mark. So see here, it is a tricky one. You should not get confused here. Why? Because 125 divided by 0.5, normally people will take this as 62.5. That is absolutely wrong. Why? Because I am going to prove it. Okay. So 0.5 can be taken as 1 by 2. So 1 by 2. To convert this 1 by 2 into multiplication, I am going to take the numerator, the reciprocal has to be taken. The 2 has to be taken to the numerator. So therefore 125 into 2 is equal to 250. So 125 divided by 0.5 is equal to how much? 250. 250 divided by 0. Is again equal to 500. Clear? That's equal to 500. So if I bring this 80% to the other side, so 80 will be going to the denominator, 100 will be going to the numerator. Anyway, 0 gets cancelled. So 4 into 2 times, 4 into 1 time it is 4. Okay, 1 is left out. 4 into 2 times it is 8 and 5 times it is 20. It is 125 times. 2 1 time, 2 5 time. 125 into 5 is equal to 625 has to be the answer. So that is option E here. Right? Let's go to the next one. 4 1 by 2 plus 1 divided by 2 8 by 9 minus 3 1 by 13 is equal to question mark. So all the values, almost all the options are in fraction. So that is why there is no point if you are going to convert it and solve it. Okay, we have to convert it into the fraction completely and then we have to solve. So 2 into 4 is 8 plus 1 is equal to 9 divided by 2 plus 1 divided by 9 into 2 is equal to 18. 18 plus 8. Okay, 18 plus 8 is equal to 26 divided by 9 can be taken as, so if we convert into multiplication, this 9 will be going to the numerator. So 1 into 9 is equal to 9 itself. Okay, so minus, so 3 into 13 into 3 is equal to 39 plus 1 is equal to 40 divided by 13 is equal to x. Okay, so if we take the LCM of these three values 2, 26 and 13, so the LCM would be equal to 26 itself. 26 divided by 2 is equal to, 26 divided by 2 is how much? 13. So 13 into 9 is 117 plus 26 divided by 26 is 1. 1 into 9 is 9 minus 26 divided by 13 is equal to 2. 2 into 40 is equal to 80 is equal to x. So x is equal to C here. So 117 minus 80. Okay, 117 minus 80 is equal to 37. 37 plus 9 is equal to 46 divided by 26. Can I simplify further? So 2 times, 2 3 times, 2 1 time, 2 3 times. The answer has to be 23 by 13. So that is option A, 23 by 13. Clear about this? Okay. Let's check out the next one. 345 plus square root of question mark is equal to 19 square plus 27 into 8 divided by 24. So simply we shall take out this 345 to the other side. So the left out part here is square root of x is equal to, So 19 square we know it is 361 plus, so 27, I'm going to write this equation, 27 into 8 divided by 24. 8 1 time, 8 3 time, 3 1 time, 3 9 times. So therefore 361 plus 9 is equal to 370. So square root of x is equal to 370 plus, see this plus 345, if I take to the other side, that becomes minus 345. Okay, minus 345. So square root of x is equal to, the left out part is how much? Here it is 25. So if I transfer this power to the other side, that becomes 25 square. X is equal to 625 has to be the answer here. So that is option A here. Clear? Let's check out the last question of the day, I guess. So 150 percentage of 460. This percentage gets cancelled with this 0 and this 0. 15 into 46. 10 into 46 is 460. Okay. So 5 into 46 is 230. So the left out is 096, 690 plus, so 24 percentage of 650. So 24 percentage of 650 can be taken as 24 by 10 into 65. So 5 into 2 times, 5 into 13 times, to 1 time to 12 times. 12 into 13 is how much? So 120 plus 36, 156. Clear? 156 is equal to x. So x is equal to 6. So then 9 plus 5 is equal to 14 is here, 4 is here, 1 carried forward, 6 plus 1 is 7 plus 1. That is 846 has to be the answer. That is option B here. Right? So simple questions. Only thing is you have to practice, without which you cannot do anything. Practice well so that you can do well in the actual exam, friends. So this is all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day ahead. So before ending up this session, I request you to subscribe to our channel, like the video, share the video with your friends, and if you have any doubts, please let us know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day ahead.